folder will be called CSS. So this all you let it be and create another folder called style sheet. CSS you can write, no problem. Folder name called CSS. Create a folder called CSS. Create a folder called CSS. In CSS folder, one more folder is required. Inline CSS. Number one, inline CSS. Number two, internal CSS. Number three, external CSS. Number four, import CSS. Create folder, inline, internal, external, and import. Create one more folder. CSS developer guide. It's not folder, it's a file. CSS developer guide. Okay, open that CSS developer guide. Now write in CSS developer guide. CSS full form is cascading style set. Cascading style set. What is under the CSS? We can write here. It has collections of property and values. It has collections of property and values. It has collections of properties and values. Okay. Now, what is the use of this property value? It used to change look and feel of web page. It used to change look and feel of web page. It used to change the look and feel of web page. It has collections of property and value and you to change the look and feel of the web page. Single line answer you can give to anyone. If anyone asks what is the CSS, what is the use of that? You can say CSS full form is cascading style sheet. It has collections of property and value, and using that property and value, we can change the look and feel of the web page. Okay, it says it used to change the look and feel of web page. Below you will write type of CSS. How many type of CSS we have? Type of CSS. Type of CSS. Number one, it is called a inline CSS. Second one, internal CSS. Third one, external CSS. And fourth one, import CSS. Okay. Inline, internal, external, and import. Next, after that, inline CSS, how frequently people use? We can write here only for understanding purpose. Only for understanding purpose. They are not going to use this further, okay, for the project purpose. This we are going to spend the time only to understand what is the CSS and how it works. Okay, maybe 4-5 examples we can create under STAN. Okay, understanding and spelling I wrote wrong. Understanding purpose. Internal CSS, somewhere we can write 10%. If you have a lot of code, somewhere 10 line can be internal CSS also. External CSS, 90%. Again, import CSS, 4 by 10%. This way you can estimate. Okay, ready? Now right below, syntax. Now it is like this syntax for internal inline CSS. Inline CSS. Syntax for inline CSS. You can write like this. Tag name. Tag name will be close. Tag name open and tag name close. Tag name open, tag name close. Now what we will write inside? You will write here called property is style equal to property colon value semicolon. Next property 2 colon value semicolon. And here contents. Contents. Okay, written. Now write example below. Tag name, e tag, open and close. Style equal to height 200 px, width 200 px, background red. This is content. Okay, written clear. Now we'll create another file, example1.html in inline CSS folder. Yes. Inline. What is our first step? Inline. So today file will go under the inline CSS. First step. Create a file. Give the file name example1. Open the HTML, load the HTML, open the body, load the body. For body tag, you can write for CSS style equal to background sky blue color. Yeah. Example 1.html. Check once background should come in sky blue. Okay, now wrote the background. Which color? Sky blue color. This is called as a color code, color name. Color code also we can write as something, anything. It will become a color code. And this will give a background color. Okay, some color is coming. No? Something wrong? Okay, so we have to give numbers. This is taking everything, right? 2, 4, 6. No, alphanumeric is also there. Alphanumeric is also there. They added now alphanumeric. Okay. So that choosing the color is the next matter. Okay, we have multiple way to pick the color. Now come write a p tag. Inside the p tag, put some text. For this p tag, write a style equal to height of this p tag 300 pixels. Background of this p tag white color. Width of the p tag Width of the p tag somewhere 300 px. Check now. Multiple property we have added. So it should look like this. Height 300, width 300, and background in which color? Certain color. Instead of the color code, we can write color name also. Now copy the same p tag. Check now, working for everyone. No. Next, after this, copy the same paragraph, paste again below. Change the background to something else in color. Height we can reduce 300 to 200. Height we can make 200. Where's the 300 is okay. Background is pink. Check now. Both are coming side by side or one after other. Top to bottom or side by side? Top to.
Top to bottom.
Yes, top to bottom. Now, when we have gone through HTML, if you remember, we have discussed there is a two type of tag. One is called block level tag, another one is called inline tag. So paragraph is not printing in the same line, it is printing in the new line. So it is called as a block level or inline. Block level. Anyone?
Block level, sir.
Definitely it's called as a block level element. Element. There is a word called element that you see frequently. So element meaning is also called as a tag only. Element is also meaning called as a tag only. Element meaning is not something else. Element meaning also as a tag. Yeah. No, React Native we don't know. Yes, React we have with the Redux. Hmm. No, React Native is not there. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Laravel is not there. Coordinator we have instead of Laravel. No, we have sent you already that day only. You have shared one email ID in the same number. On that, you can check by the name of Info Campus. One email will come, no, Info Campus, by the name of Info Campus. Both are same. Okay. No, it's the same. Okay, so it is called the block level. Let me see how it is. It's appear here, top to bottom. Now, top to bottom is coming. Let's add one more. Let it come. Yellow color. Right? Y double L W. Yellow. So three block will come now. Okay. Let's go next. Next, what we have is next we have like how to bring this all in the same line. There is a space. Here also there is a space. So after white, pink will come. After pink, yellow will come. Space is there, no sufficient space. So it is block level element. Because of that, it is going to the new line. Okay. If you convert into inline, it will come in the same line. So how to convert from block to inline? Correct. Create next file. Example 2.html. Copy paste example 1. Example 1 we can copy, paste into example 2. Okay. Height, width, background, let it be same. Add one more property in the last in all three called float left. Float colon left. Float left. Float left. Float left. Float left. Add all three places. Check now, example 2. Is that coming in the same line? Before that it was called as a block, now it's converted into inline. Check now, work for everyone.
Yes, sir.
Float left when you have written, it is printing from the left side. Now put call float right. All the places keep float right, and float right. Okay? Yes, sir. Check now. It's coming from where? Right side. Yes, sir. Float left will print from the left side. Float right will print from the right side. Yes.
So when you write the float center, it will be it will write
Float center is not there. Okay. Come, we'll guide you. Multiple options are there. So when you wrote float left, it's print from the left side. When you write float right, it print from the right side. Correct? Next. Now right below, list of properties, list of property and values. We have written property called height. Height we have three types. We will implement using three types. We wrote a property called width that we can implement using four types. Width. We have a property called background that we can write using background property. We can implement using 9 types. 9 way we can set the background. 9 way we can set the background. Okay. Next after that, uh, hmm, 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 hmm. 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 No problem. The email you have received, no email you have received. In the same email, you can reply these all points. Okay, we'll check and we'll reply back. Mm-hmm. No, we have many videos. We'll send you the list of what we cover here. We are already working with 1100 companies. Sure, yeah, we'll reply soon. Okay, now what we wrote? Background. How many types? 9 types. Right, another one is called float. Float, how many ways you wrote? 2, left and right. So you can write here what float will do. It convert from block level element to inline element. It has one call float left. It print from left to right. Another one float right. It print from right to left. It print from left to right, and it print from right to left. Okay. Now next, after this, in this file, what we wrote, you see now, height is the property, 200 is the value. So property and value will be separated with the help of colon. Between property and value, colon will be required. Value will end with the semicolon. Again, next property will start, colon value will come, value will end with semicolon. Next property value, right? So we will not forget to miss this, will not miss the semicolon. If any problem will happen, that problem will be either you miss the semicolon or you miss the colon. Or maybe property name you have written wrong. Okay, so in that logical error will come very less, syntax error will be more. You will miss something, you will write something, but it's not exist. Okay, it will not be much logical work. It will be much as a syntax work. Okay, property values are already predefined. According to need, we have to choose the property. If you want to print from left side, then float left we have. Print from the right side, float right we have. Not only this, float left and right is the old technique. We have new technique now. Okay, but to quick understand, what is the meaning of converting from block to inline? Using single property, it's clear. Okay, float left to right, start from the left side. Float, float right start from right side. Float left start from left side. Next, after that, come to the developer guide again, write some more property. Now suppose this division you have created, paragraph is created. Between this paragraph, some gap is required. Between orange and pink, some space is required. How to do that? Here. Break means below. A space between both. A space between both. How it will happen? For that, we have to use the property, next property. That is called margin. Margin. Yeah, right here. It used to apply a space between two elements. Margin colon auto. It print in center of, it print in the center of page. Center of area you can write. Print in the center of area. Margin auto. Next, after that, if you write margin 20 px, suppose 20 px, it apply 20 px gap from all side. Margin hyphen top 20 px. What it do? 20 px. It apply 20 px gap from west side, top side. Margin top, margin left, margin right, margin left. Top, left, right, as well as bottom. From left side, from right side, on the bottom side. This will implement tomorrow margin padding border background. Okay, so those 4-5 property will implement under the inline CSS. See, property is same always. In the inline, internal, external, everywhere property value will be same. Place will get changed. How to implement that will get changed. Property value remain same everywhere. There is no changes in the property value. Okay, written. We will implement it tomorrow. I will inform the HR to contact